No, look at me. Beans. No, look up here, Dad. Ah! Your dad. Oh my god. You're such a butthead.
Do you know, did he just call you a butthead? It's not quite nice, is it? Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
And
board gamey things.
Exactly. We're here today to do a bit of a silly video because you know how it do be sometimes. I kind of got this idea a little bit from, for some reason, What We Do in the Shadows came into my head, and that's definitely not where I got the idea. I got it from This Game is Broken. Okay, they do a segment on their podcast, if you haven't checked out the podcast, you should, where they will read a negative review of a board game, and the other person has to guess what the score is. But
Score?
Like the rating.
Oh, I got you.
But we're going to add another step to see if the other person can also... Actually, it's going to be probably too hard to guess the game.
We'll try.
Because, yeah, we'll try. We're going to try and pick games that we both love because that makes it even better. But we'll see if you can guess the game and the rating of the review that was left.
You going first?
I will do one first.
Are we doing 5 each?
Sure. All right. Are you ready, Jeff? Here's your first one. Massively overproduced multiplayer solitaire point salad crap you've seen 100 times before. Kickstarter, obviously. What do you think the rating of that review is?
Can you read it to me one more time?
Massively overproduced multiplayer solitaire point salad crap you've seen 100 times before. Kickstarter, obviously.
So my initial reaction. Oh, I got to do the rating first, right? Okay. I'll say 2.
It is a 2.
Nice.
And what game do you think it might be?
So I initially went to Tapestry, but Stonemaier doesn't do Kickstarter.
Right.
So it's not Tapestry. But that's immediately what I thought of. Point salad, overproduced multiplayer solitaire. See, then I'm like, is that 10? Could be 10. But do you pull out a recent love? I'm going to say 10.
No. It's distilled.
What?
It's a bad review. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what these people are talking about. I know. Jeff, I know. You ain't gotta tell me twice.
I understand not liking it.
Do you? I don't.
But,
because that game's amazing.
Well, no, but like, the complaints there are really weird. I mean, there is limited interaction.
Sure.
Overproduced, though?
Kickstarter. Obviously.
See, I think a lot of the time, that's the actual problem.
Yeah.
The problem isn't the game. People just have an issue with the platform they're crowdfunding on.
Sure.
And they use the rest as an excuse. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Overproduced table hog with an extended setup plus teach before a long, drawn-out game with many fiddly rules. Theme is imaginative, but doesn't interest me. And overall, none of the game here would draw me back for another try. The idea itself of bag building plus area control could work, but it needs to be streamlined and simplified far more than this. Wouldn't seek to play again. Can only see myself playing this for the company, not the game.
Oh, bag building plus area control.
Don't forget, you gotta guess the rating first.
I'm gonna say 3.
No, it is a 4.
Oh, 4. Man, bag building plus area control should be a dead giveaway.
Should.
When you said about the setup, the only thing that could come to my mind was Dinosaur World, but I don't think that's it.
If you need me to read it again, let me know.
Yeah, read it again.
Overproduced table hog with an extended setup and teach before a long, drawn-out game with many...
I know what this is. It's Wonderland's War.
It is Wonderland's War.
4. No, listen. Wonderland's War.
There's also...
10.
There's not really any fiddly rules.
There isn't. It's very straightforward. It's very straightforward.
Also, like, the setup's valid. It takes a lot to set that game up.
Sure.
But I also don't think the teach is that complicated. I think it's one of those things, too. We don't understand the context of who... Like, that person might not play many games.
Yep. 100%.
the idea itself of bag building plus push your luck could work. No, it does work.
It works. It works quite great, actually. Worth playing to try to not fall asleep at a convention or other long event. That's the review. First, the rating.
Yeah. I'm going to say 3.
It's a 5.
Okay. It makes me think it's probably a party game because it's like to not fall asleep, right? Is that what it said?
Mm-hmm.
So that puts my like head into like Fuji Flush or something like that. But that's a me thing. Fuji Flush is a me convention game.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a party game. I think it could also be So Clover. I'm going to say Fuji Flush.
It's sheepy time. Which is why the not falling asleep part is funny.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they meant to do that.
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
I never would have guessed that.
No.
Sheepy Time's a great game.
Sheepy Time's a great game.
I don't know why people poop on it.
People poop on it.
I do feel like that game, shockingly, people are either love or just, it's a throwaway.
Totally. Yeah.
It's really
I feel
weird.
like we're the only ones that
I know. Yeah, me too. And maybe we could be the weird ones.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready.
Expensive box of toys accompanied by a light dice rolling activity instead of any sort of actual strategy game. Like its predecessor, I got bored with it quickly. Sold. Guess the rating first.
2.
3.
A box of toys. Predecessor. A box of toys. I don't know why I'm looking around here. A box of toys. What comes with a box of toys? Read it to me again.
There's one game I'm specifically thinking of, but it's not this game.
Oh.
In terms of box of toys.
Right.
Expensive box of toys accompanied by a light dice rolling activity instead of any sort of actual strategy game. Like its predecessor, I got bored with it quickly. Sold.
Oh, man. I don't know. Return to Dark Tower is coming to my head, but I know that's not it. Light dice rolling game with toys.
And no strategy.
None.
And apparently a predecessor. That's the same issue.
Is it Mountain Goats?
Nope.
I knew it wasn't. What is it?
It's funny you were looking around because it is in this room.
It is?
It's Final Girl.
How dare you? What toys are even in there?
Also,
light
expensive?
Dice rolling.
It's not expensive.
No, if you can...
And also, there's a ton of strategy.
Yeah.
It does come down to dice rolling.
Sure,
that's valid.
But you can mitigate that with your card play. And there's no toys in there. First of all, the core box is like $19.99, and then each feature film is $19.99. So how is that expensive? You don't have to buy everything, even though you should, because it's amazing. That's annoying. A box of toys. Annoying. What do you get when you suck all the fun and player interaction out of Magic the Gathering and paste on the most generic, trite, and unimaginative fantasy theme one can muster? Question mark, this turd. It is Res Arcana.
I would say 1.
It's a 1. And it's Res Arcana.
Listen, okay. Valid complaint about the generic fantasy art. That's valid.
I
don't think it's as bad as people pretend it is. Stripping away all the magic, like, that's bull. That just screams to me, you suck at Res Arcana.
Yeah.
And, like, that's fine. But that doesn't make it a bad game.
There's so many here. Like, listen to this. Don't even have the words to describe it. Abysmal game experience and complete randomness while chasing my tail. What randomness?
I don't know. See, they're probably playing the stupid draft variant.
Yeah, you're playing it wrong.
That pissed me off.
Yeah. That'll do it.
All right. I imagine the pitch for this game went something like, let's take standard deck builder, replace cards with dice, give them effects that are both complicated and annoying to interpret, and top off the whole thing with a pointless map instead of normal scoring.
Is that Cubitos?
It is Cubitos. Well done. What's the number?
2.
4.
A 4? You gave it such a bad review. First of all, Cubitos is amazing. I don't even care. I don't care what anybody says. Well, you said, like, deck building, but it's dice. So it's dice building and then ridiculous map. We love Cubitos. We just played that, too, with Ben and Sarah.
Yep.
And I think they bought it right away.
Yeah.
This one says, the upside, dot, dot, dot. The downside.
You lost me at the ...
The downside. I found nothing to like on this one. I still think I was hypnotized into trying it.
That could be anything.
Do you want me to give you one with better?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have nothing to go off. That could be literally any game. I mean, unless the hypnotize is like a key, but...
No, it's not. All right. I hate the fact that this game has no strategy and the most powerful player becomes a target. I find it really annoying. Maybe it has some fun deep, really deep inside. Bad party game.
Okay, one more time.
I hate the fact that this game has no strategy and the most powerful player becomes target. I find it really annoying. Maybe it has some fun deep, really deep inside. Bad party game. And
Okay.
don't forget about the rating.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2.
It's a 2.
Okay. I'm nailing the ratings.
You are, yeah. I'm not.
What's a party game? See, now I'm wondering, like, did she pick Fuji Flush because I mentioned Fuji Flush?
Or is it even a party game?
Yeah, that's the other thing. People can get loosey-goosey with those terms. What did it say about the best player again?
Most powerful player becomes target.
Well, yeah. Like, what? Jeez Louise, man. I'm going to say Zuvadis.
No.
Okay.
Dice Town.
Of course! That's the most ridiculous complaint. Okay, I just need to say this. I could see people's... I love Dice Town.
We love Dice Town. We show it to everyone.
I don't know if Ben and Sarah were big on it, and I know Max was kind of mid on it. So it's not like everyone loves this game. But I have one issue with this complaint. And that is the leader is targeted. The whole point of the game is to race for points.
Yeah.
So, yes. And so you can steal cards and stuff. So, yes, if I have a bunch of points, I'm going to expect people to steal from me.
Yeah.
I don't understand people sometimes, man.
People are funny.
That's a good one. That was a good one. This might be too generic. If it is, I'll grab another one. This is a really, really good production at any price point, and it's so good that it's almost unheard of in this price range. However, I did not like the game even a little bit. We were maybe half an hour in when everyone pivoted to doing the only thing that would eventually trigger the end. At that point, it ceased to be fun or interesting to me.
3?
It is a 3.
Really good price point.
For the production, I'll just emphasize.
For the production.
This will be a hard one. There's really not a lot of...
Is it fromage?
It is not fromage.
What is it?
Honey Buzz. I don't understand that either.
People poo on Honey Buzz, and I'm not here for it because I love Honey Buzz.
Chip.
You probably played it wrong. One of the worst games I've ever played. Overly complicated rules, vague and confusing actions combined with a dumb theme. The only good thing about the game is the art, so at least it will look nice collecting dust on the shelf.
2.
1.
Is it Root?
Nope. Do you want another guess?
No.
It's Cosmic Frog.
Again, I can understand people not liking Cosmic Frog, but
can't.
All of those things listed are irrelevant. Anyway. Ugh! Such a heads-down game that there hardly seems to be any point in playing multiplayer. Somewhat interesting as a puzzle, but prone to frustrating moments. Surprisingly ugly, considering it comes in such a beautiful box. Not for me.
Obsession?
Guess the number first.
4.
3.
Is it Obsession?
It is not Obsession.
What is it?
Calico.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Apparently the I don't know.
What do you mean? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, I feel like I need to combine a couple of these because they're pretty generic. So let me know if these are too generic. Ready? The downtime with 4 people is excruciating. Just wait.
Right. people problem.
Everybody was telling how fantastic the game is. I was, let's say, very disappointed.
That's it?
Just wait. My favorite one. Dumb baby game.
Dumb baby game. Let me say 1.
2.
Dumb baby game's a 2. Okay.
When you find out what game this is, you're gonna
Okay,
be like,
dumb baby game and too much downtime.
Yeah.
That seems like an oxymoron.
I know.
Because like if there's a lot of downtime, that makes me think people are thinking a lot. But a dumb baby game makes me think it would be like
Dumb baby game.
dumb baby game with too much downtime. I feel like it's something completely obnoxious like Koopa Libre or something. Ugh. Dumb baby game. Dumb baby game. What's a game I love that's a dumb baby game? I'm gonna say Agricola.
Grand Austria Hotel.
What?
First of all, there's not a lot of downtime in that game.
No.
Dumb baby.
Dumb baby game? How smart's your baby?
So smart. All other babies must be too dumb to play.
There's no downtime in that game. You just draft dice.
Yeah, you do the thing, The next person
You don't have
takes
to wait.
a die and...
You don't have to wait, really.
Yeah.
You can just...
Last one for me.
I thought about this more, and this game is so mediocre. The art is horrible, and the gameplay isn't as fun and feels very convoluted. I hate the art the most, though, and the fact it is such a modern game, and it has this level of no care, makes me more disappointed.
But is the art really bad, though? Is it a 2?
I mean, it's not a 2, it's a 4. I mean, I could see people looking at this and hating it. I could see that being true. I disagree, but art is subjective.
But is it a dumb baby game?
So, I'll give you a hint. I could see dumb baby game being a review on here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that I saw, but I could see someone saying it.
Oh.
Just to help you along a little bit.
Can you read it to me again?
Sure can. I thought about this more, and this game is so mediocre. The art is horrible, and the gameplay isn't as fun and feels very convoluted. I hate the art the most, though, and the fact it is such a modern game, and it has this level of no care, makes me more disappointed.
Please tell me it's not fromage.
You guessed fromage. It's
know.
not fromage.
Okay.
Take another guess. You guessed fromage a bunch.
Oh.
Every game, fromage.
What is a dumb baby game?
Fromage.
I'm trying to think of a game that I am questioning the art.
Once I tell you, you'll be like, oh yeah, okay.
10?
No.
What?
Fast Loss.
I almost did Fast Loss for you!
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the art is a little...
Yeah.
And it could be a dumb baby game. It's a bit of a dumb baby game, but we love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. I like
that's
reading
fun.
Negative reviews. Maybe someday, if we get real spicy, we'll do reading negative comments on our channel.
That would,
for our Patreons.
That would be really... Let's throw it out to the community. Would you be interested
I know that you would.
in us basically roasting ourselves for a video? And reading some of our... But the problem is we delete a lot of them.
We delete a lot of them. I do screenshot some of the really bad ones, but...
Maybe that's a little bit too...
Spicy?
That might be a bit too spicy. That might be a good Patreon video.
Yeah.
And if we're going to do that, we should maybe accumulate some more.
Yeah. We'll
and
start saving
screenshot them.
Yeah. Most of them are really mean. That's why... Like, mean in a way that's, like, not just to us, but mean to, like, humanity.
Or to us.
Or to,
Let's be clear.
Or to us, you know.
Let's be clear.
Anyways, that was really fun. If anybody else wants to do this, you go right ahead and make sure that you start listening to This Game is Broken podcast.
Yeah,
because they do stuff like this all the time.
They're phenomenal.
It's a board game game show.
I don't drive a ton, so I don't listen to podcasts a lot. But man, they're just so funny. Mm-hmm. If you like board games, you're looking for a really good laugh.
Or board gamey things.
You should check them out, give them a listen.
Definitely should. That's everything that we have for today. We are only going to have probably 2 videos this week, just so everybody knows. I don't know if when this is coming out within the week, but because we're traveling, we're at BGG Con. We're probably playing a game right now while we're there.
Yep.
But that is everything that we have. If you're interested in board games, like any of the amazing ones that we talked about today, ignore all of those terrible reviews. You should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store, and for us that is
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
And if you like what you see,
Please subscribe.
hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Better days.
Goodbye. Chew now. Some of these I'm reading, I'm like, this will make Jeff mad. I should read this one.
Oops.
That's a really good one.
Wait.
This one has so many good ones.
Jamie's just trying to go for my soul.
Yeah. I love when people write ridiculous comments.
Don't look.
I'm not. I want to pick one that I know is really going to hurt your feelings.
Well, that's what you're doing to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm.
Dumb baby. Just so you know, I was looking at 5 cucumbers from Gherkin, and someone wrote, I'm not convinced there's any way to make a choice in this game. And I wanted to be like, is that Max?
Is that Max?
Max's burner account?